All of us in Hal and Maggie were really good friends with Andy and just about everybody at the station. And Andy got us hooked up with Columbia Records. Andyman basically got Hal and Maggie signed. He was the champion of local music in Columbus, for sure.
It's hard to separate Andy from the charities and the music because that was just one big ball that rolled together. You know, he put together this on-air benefit to be in there playing local music, playing all this new stuff that came out that you wouldn't hear anywhere else in the country. And I mean, music, charity, and family, that was his whole deal.
One of the first things that I noticed when I first moved up to Columbus was the music on that radio station. CD101 was what it was then, would come on, and they were playing stuff like The Strokes and Grizzly Bear and all this stuff that I was listening to, and I was just like, why isn't this in more cities? Why isn't this in Cincinnati? So, yeah, we're excited to play the Andyman-a-thon event, mainly just because, you know, I never really got to know Andyman, but I definitely understand the impact that he's had on this city, and everyone seemed to love him, and Andyman meant a lot to a lot of people. You know, he's apparently a big guy with a big personality, and it's exciting to be able to play a benefit where, you know, proceeds are going to charity, and it's exciting just to be a part of it.
I was in a jam band called Igby for a couple years, and he came on in the middle of our set and throwing t-shirts at people and getting the crowd really rowdy and stuff and keeping them warmed up for us. And he was very entertaining. It was very apparent that he was like in the thick of this community and like he loved it. Very obvious.
We have a lot of close friends and people who work at the radio station who have been friends with him, and every time they talk about him, it's just like a very magical, inspiring kind of feeling that you get that they pulled away from their relationship with him. I think it takes a really special person to still have that effect on people.
Andy loved local music so much, and there's so many of us that benefited from his love of local music. It's so great.
He championed so many bands, and I just always feel honored and lucky to be participating in this event that we hold every year. And I can't think of a better way to remember him than to get a bunch of bands together, have a bunch of drinks, and raise a bunch of money for the charities that he cared about so much. Please help us remember our good friend Andy by stopping by King Avenue 5 for some drinks and music from great bands like Damn the Witch Siren, Comrade Question, Colin Gow and the Lonely Bones, and X-Rated Cowboys. Hope to see you there. Cheers.